Welcome to Touch by an Angel Arts and Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a custom doormat in Silhouette Studio using the business edition. And then I will show you how to get the mat prepared to cut it in Glowforge. So the first step is going to be to click on the left at the little A icon so that we can get the letter icon. And then we click the screen. And we're gonna type this house runs on coffee, Target, and Amazon Prime. So I don't like the way the text is. I'm gonna fix that, but I want to center this at the top. We have the middle justify center. So I'm gonna center it. And I'm also going to change the color just so you guys can see. And I'm gonna stretch it out a little. Another thing is I'm going to go to the right to the piece of paper. And I'm going to make sure that my height is 18 and my width is 30. So we have this house runs on coffee, Target, and Amazon Prime. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, just a tad bit. Let's see. About right there. And I'm also going to change the font. So I'm just going to highlight all of my font. And I'm going to click the A. And I'm just, for the sake of the video, I'm going to select Groovy Vibes. All right, so this is how we want it. Let's see, did I put a space there or is that just how it looks? Yeah, that's just how it looks. Okay. So now I'm going to create sections because we're going to use 3 different sections. And these sections don't have to be the same for each section. I try to make sure that they're under at least 10, 10.084. Again, they don't have to be the same. And then I'm just going to copy it and paste it. I'm going to put one at the end. Then I'm going to paste it, another one, and put one in the center. So I'm going to have to resize this one in the center. All right. So what I have for the first one is 10.84. And then I'm going to change the height to 18 inches. And then I'm going to lock it back. And then I'm going to select the second one. I'm going to unlock it and change it to 18. And we have 9.801 by 18. And then this last one, I'm going to unlock it again. We have 10.084. And then I'm going to change it to 18. And then I'm going to lock it. I'm also going to change the color so you guys can see it a little better. So we're going to make that one pink. I'm going to go up to the top here and do send back. I'm going to change the color for this one. Just select the random color, green, and I'm going to send that to the back. Click this one, the last one, and I'm going to change the color for that. Let's say orange. And I'm going to send that to the back. So now I'm going to take my mouse and drag it over this first section, all of the words in the pink. I'm also gonna open another window. I'm gonna hit this plus sign to the left at the top, and then I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go to Object, Modify, Subtract. And then I'm gonna hit right click, and I'm gonna weld. I'm sorry, not weld. Let's go back. I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna group. I'm gonna take that, Control C, go to the second window, Control V, and I'm gonna go back to the first window, and I'm gonna hit the back button twice. I'm gonna do the same thing in the middle section. I'm gonna go Object, Modify, Subtract. I'm gonna right click, and I'm going to hit Group. And I'm gonna do Control C, go to our second page, Control V. Then I'm just gonna make sure that those match. All right, then I'm gonna go back to my first screen, and I'm gonna hit the back button, the little arrow at the top, twice. Then I'm gonna do our last section. And then I'm gonna go to Object, Modify, Subtract. I'm right click, and I'm gonna hit Group, and then I'm gonna do Control C. I'm gonna go to our second page, Control V. So I'm gonna move this where it fits. So it's like putting together a puzzle. So, okay, we have this house runs on Coffee, Target, and Amazon Prime. So what we don't want is these loose O's inside of each letter, because when we cut it out, then these will be left and we will have just a big circle. So how to fix that is to the left, we have our square. We're just gonna make some rectangles, vertical and horizontal. I'm gonna change back to the arrow. And I'm gonna Control C, and I'm just do Control V, 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 V. So I can have a few of them. Same thing with this one. Control C, and then V, 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 V. So we're just gonna start, actually I'm gonna use these ones. We're gonna start putting them in the middle. I'm gonna lower, pull it down some, and then I'm gonna make it a little skinnier. And then I'm just gonna Control C, copy it, click twice, and then move it, drag it, Control C. I'm gonna do the D in and. Control V, click and click. I'm gonna do, stick to all the O's first. Control V. Control V. Click it and click again. And I'm gonna put one right here where the A is. Control V. I'm gonna put another one where this A is in Amazon. So I'm gonna make this one a little skinnier. And then move that over. Control C, V. I'm gonna do another A. Control V. Uh-oh, we don't want to move it, so I'm gonna hit the back button. Happens sometimes. Hit the back button. There we go. Click and click. Click and click again. And then let's see, where else? We have another A here. And then I'm going to use these to do the R. So I'm just going to do from the middle to the left side for the R. I'm going to grab another one, do this R. This time I'm going to do the right side of the R in target. And I'm going to make this smaller because we don't want it to run into the next letter. I am also going to do the middle part of prime. Click it. I'm going to move it down some. There we go. Then I'm going to do this one as well. I'm going to move it up. And then I'm going to bring it in some. I don't want it that skinny, a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we just skim through, right? And try to find other areas that we need to add these rectangles. So let's see, any other areas that we would need to add? We're good there, good there, we're good there. We want to check where it separates to make sure that we don't have any little flying pieces, any pieces that could fly off. So now what I'm going to do is drag your mouse over every letter and rectangle in the pink area. We're going to right click and we're going to hit weld. So anywhere we have these little lines when we're doing the mat, we're going to paint those in so that we don't have those lines. Well, you will paint those in, or your guests, so that they don't have lines. You will let them know. Right click, weld. So we did our middle section. Then we do our last section. Right click, weld. So now let's break them apart. So we're good there. We don't have any pieces that would fly off or that could come off. We are good here. This will be connected when we cut, so that won't come off. We're good here. We're good here. We're good here. We're good here. And we're good here. So we're all good. So we put the back together. Let's get rid of these over here. I'm going to use my mouse to drag over these rectangles and click delete. Now I'm going to take my mouse and hover over and drag the whole mat, and I'm going to right click and group. So one last look to check to make sure that we don't have any inside letters or any inside shapes that can fall out. And then I'm gonna do, let's see, so we did everything. Everything is completed. So now we're going to go to File, Save As, Save to Hard Drive, SVG, that's file type. And then I'm going to pick where I want to save it at. I'm going to click the Glowforge, and I'm going to save it as Prime Doormat, and I'm going to click OK. It already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I do, because I just updated the file. So now I'm going to show you what to do in the Glowforge app. So let's see here. So we'll go to our Glowforge app. I will delete what I have here. Delete. So I'm actually going to click the Glowforge app again because I want to show you guys from the beginning of how to navigate from the beginning to that point. So on the left, we have create new design. I'm going to create a new design. I'm going to upload a file. Then I'm going to get my doormat. I'm going to open. And right here on the right-hand side, we'll see being uploaded. It's being uploaded and then it's processing, so it takes some time. So then I'm going to make my screen a little smaller so we can see the full area we're working with. So I'm going to move this over. And right now my Glowforge is off, so you're going to see it's offline, but over here you would have ready. We're going to change the unknown material to cardstock, 80-pound cardstock. And then I'm going to click the first one on the left, and I'm going to click cardstock. I'm going to click the arrow to the right. And the speed is 517. The precision power is 65, and I'm going to change it to 2 for number of passes. You may not need to do this. I have my Glowforge a little bit longer, probably than you may have. Maybe you just got it, and it cuts really good. So you might not need to do 2 passes. So I'll click cardstock, and I'm going to change it to 2 passes. Same thing with the bottom one. Cardstock, hit the arrow, 2 passes. All right. So now I'm going to separate these because I can't put them all in the Glowforge at once. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to ungroup that. So now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn it this way so that we can cut it out. And I'm going to move it into the center. Now it's on the bed of the Glowforge. And then all we need to do is where it says offline, hit start. And then it's going to calculate, and then you will be able to cut it. So you do the same thing for all of these. And the paper that I buy is from Dollar Tree. It's the poster board. So not the foam board, but the poster board. And I just get different colors, really doesn't matter. And you tape those together. And those are reusable. You can keep using them over and over again. You just have to make sure that you put them in a place where they're hung up and they don't stick to each other. That is pretty much it on how you design a DIY doormat for your guests or maybe for yourself because you want to make a mat. Just make sure that you get the 18 by 30 mat. This can be bought at Target, Lowe's, and I'm located in California, so it'll be Target, Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot. You can find them there. Again, 18 by 30. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and also, subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos that I post. And again, like, subscribe, and also share. Share the video. All right. See you guys in my next video.